What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Thursday edition of The Squeeze. I am Tyler Conium, and what an interesting few days and weeks it's been. From down 5 units to last week up 5 units. Did not have a losing day last week, and then didn't make a video made a video for the home run derby on Monday. Went down half a unit, wasn't official. Didn't post a video on Tuesday, but posted in the Discord, and we went 3-0, up like 4 units. And then yesterday, we come back, 0-3, down 3 units. Yesterday was an annoying day. The New York Liberty were up 15 points heading into the fourth quarter against Indiana, blew the lead. It ends up going to overtime, and New York wins by 8 in overtime. So they lost on the hook. We had over 159.5 for Sun in the Sky. If I sound extra nasally today, my allergies are really getting to me. Had over 159.5 for that. Finished at 156. So that was annoying. And then in MLS, New England scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes against Atlanta. Atlanta did get a late goal, but it was kind of over from jump. So it's just tough. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can see I only have one bet today. It's a very tough part of the year. So just one bet for today, so it's going to be a quicker video. 1 week today, my wife and I will be heading, and daughter will be heading out east on our honeymoon. We got married last October, but because we had a 7-month-old at the time, we did not take a honeymoon, but we are going this year. We're heading out east, hitting some spots in the Maritimes, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. If you're from out there, would love to, if we have a chance to say hello, but if you have any recommendations for places to stop, to eat, to have a drink, to watch a game, any recommendations on the East Coast at all, I would love to hear it. The videos will continue. We're gone for a couple of 2 weeks, I think 17 or 18 days we're gone. I will still be doing videos probably every day. It's obviously going to look a little bit different because I'm not going to be at home, and I'm not sure how my laptop can do the overlays and all that stuff. So all that stuff is to be determined. At the very least, you're just going to get me sitting in front of a laptop and making the bet. So we might not have the ticker and kind of all the bells and whistles for a couple of weeks, but we'll still be doing it. And at the very least, the Discord. The Discord is the place. It's going well. We've got quite a few people have joined in there. We're having great conversations. It's really, really fun. The way that Twitter is going with the tweet limits and the view limits and all that stuff, it's making it difficult. So I think going forward, my big thing is I always want everything to be free and accessible, right? I want you to be able to take my picks, do what you want with them. I would rather, you help me out by using the QR codes, using the links, joining the Discord. That's going to help me out more than I would say pay me $5 a month for my picks. That's not my philosophy with this. But I think going forward, the extra personal plays that I add might just go in the Discord. That might be the only place to get the full cards where we can talk about all that stuff. Posting it on Twitter and Threads, I don't know sort of how valuable that is. The platforms are changing and sort of evolving, and I'm changing with it and just trying to do the best that I can. So the Discord is going to be the place to be. The link for that is in the description below. And I know I'm rambling on here, just trying to kill some time because we only have one pick, but the QR code on the screen, if you're listening or watching on your phone, it's also in the link in the description below. Use that code. Just sign up for a sportsbook. Make a minimum deposit, which is usually $20 or $25. You can do more if you want, but make at least a minimum deposit, and you're guaranteed the best exclusive offers and bonuses that you're not going to find anywhere else, thanks to my partnership with BetStamp and with these books. If you're not using BetStamp, you should be using that as well, because you want to line shop, right? You don't want to be, if you're getting a hotel, you're not going straight to the hotel and booking a room. You're shopping around Expedia, hotels.com, bookings.com. You want to find the best rates. That's what BetStamp is going to do. If you're on various books, you're going to get, for example, my bet today, it's -1 at DraftKings. It's -1.5 other places. Different lines to give you the best possible bets that you can. It makes a difference in the long run when you do it every day. We've now bet almost 500 bets this year. So there we go. All right. So I'm done rambling. Let's get to brass tacks. I've got the Hamilton Tiger Cats -1 at -110 at DraftKings. See you tomorrow. No. So there's literally nothing. I'm not going to bet Wimbledon. I'm not going to bet golf. I do not. I like betting both of those things, but I do not have the ability to really break down that stuff analytically, especially week to week. There's no WNBA, there's no MLS, there's no MLB, there's no nothing. I might add a summer league play in the Discord later, I'm not sure. But my official bet today, we've got the Hamilton Tiger Cats visiting the Edmonton Elks And I mean, this is a tough one. The Tiger Cats are favored by 1 point. It's essentially a coin flip. Hamilton comes into this game 1-3. They're 0-2 on the road. Edmonton is 0-5. Hamilton is 1-3 ATS. Edmonton is 1-4 ATS. I mean, if you want to flip a coin, go ahead. I just wanted to give you some bet today. Sorry, I don't know why that would happen. My phone is ringing. Just wanted to give you at least one bet today. So I'm just going to go with the Tiger Cats. I think they are the better football team. They came into this season the number 4 ranked team in the power rankings. And I think that they're kind of a little bit finding their way. They needed a big win last week against Ottawa. They got it. They beat them 21-13. That's coming off a pretty bad loss to Montreal, a pretty bad loss to Toronto, but they did kind of hang with Winnipeg. It was a 42-31 final there in Winnipeg. That was in week 1. Because you look at Hamilton, geez, week 1, they lost 22-0. Week 2, they lose 43-31 to Toronto. Week 3, 26-7, they lose to Ottawa. Last week, they lose 12-11 to Saskatchewan, so they've kept that game close, but they've scored 11 points, 7 points, and 0 points. And then they had the one game at home against Toronto that was they scored 31. Now you can say, at this point, Edmonton is at home. They've been brutal on the road, but they at least kept that game close at home. You look at Hamilton, they've been pretty bad on the road except for Winnipeg. This game is legitimately a coin flip. I've gone back and forth over and over again. Hamilton's 4-1 to the under. Hamilton's 2-2. So I just think Hamilton overall is the better football team. Edmonton is the worst team in the CFL this season. The reality is they're just not very good. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a coin flip. If I wasn't doing these videos, I may or may not bet today. If you want to take the other side, go ahead. You can't go wrong either way. I just think the momentum is on Hamilton's side. They needed that big win. Okay, let's go. We're a much better football team than this. Let's start building momentum. A great opportunity to do that against Edmonton. So I'm taking the Hamilton Tiger Cats -1 for -110 at DraftKings. A reminder, use that QR code or the link in the description below to sign up at DraftKings. Make a deposit of $20 or more, and you're guaranteed the best exclusive offers and bonuses. Get in the Discord. That is linked there as well, and we can keep talking. So your bet for today is Hamilton -1 for -110 at DraftKings. As always, drop a comment if you're fading or following. You can follow me across all my social media channels that are linked in the description, and your audio is on Apple and Spotify. Have a great Thursday. Let's talk sports, and we're back to regular tomorrow with baseball.